Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Nova, and in today's video we're going to be doing a video for Eric since he didn't completely show how to add custom cosmetics into the client. We're going to be showing you guys how to add your own cosmetics into the client, like wings and other stuff like that, halo, whatever you want. We're going to show you guys how to add those today, specifically adding it to the database server and everything else like that. So let's start out at the SQL database right here. So we're going to want to start at the SQL database, and we want to go to our cosmetics section, and we want to go to our structure tab because we want to add one column after googly eyes, and we're going to use tinyint to do it. So we're going to do this. We're going to do type and then tinyint, and we're going to call this name wings, or whatever your cosmetic name is. We're going to add it to it. Now we're going to do length and values is nothing. We're going to do as defined, and then as defined is 0. Well, as defined is 1. We're going to go with 1 for stock because, yeah, yeet. As defined is 1, and there we go. Now if we go back to our browse, we're going to see that wings is on and it's enabled for all players. Just this makes it easier for us. Now we're going to want to go to our object users cosmetics inside of our source code. After that, we're going to want to add a new, first things first, we're going to add a new private int. So we're going to go private int, and then it's going to be wings under lowercase ings, wings, and then there we added the wings. Now we want to add the public boolean for the not googly eyes, but we want to add the public boolean for wings. So we're just going to do public public boolean boolean boolean, and then is, and then wings enabled, enabled, and then boop, and then do this. That's an array function. We don't want to put this in an array because we don't want to do a boolean array, and we want to return return, and then wings, and then absolutely equals 1, and then if it absolutely equals 1, then it returns true. That's exactly what this function does. It returns, and then whatever this is, wings, and then this returns true or false. That's whatever, yada yada yada, just like has cape, and then equals null, then they don't. If it's something there, then they do. So yeah, after we add that function into the client, we're going to want to go here, and in the should render wings, we're going to want to first remove our true function right here because we don't want the true function, and we want to enable all of this. This is copied right from the should render top hat right here, so it should be correct. Now we don't want to go to the is enabled. We want to change this. We don't want to, we don't want the is enabled added at the end like the wings, because it's not a class, it's an array. So, well, not an array. I forgot what it's called. It's a thing. It's a thing. So yeah, and then we want to do is wings enabled. That's all we want to do right here. So yeah. After we do that, this literally is done right here. So yeah. After that's done, so yeah, this is done in the client source code pretty much, except for you want to, activate it in your thing. So if the cosmetic controller should render wings, and it's the same function as inside of here. So should render wings, and then yeet, and then it's thrown in here. And we can also do this. We can just copy the code from the hat. So we could also do like wings color and stuff like that. If you want to control that through the database, it's going to be controlled through the client. That is something I'm going to show you guys how to add a hue bar to your cosmetics very soon, when I finish up my GUI system for the cosmetic stuff. So yeah. Now we want to go to our client server. Yeah. So that means this is where this comes in handy. So you guys can see this right here. This is already started up, so you guys can see the development environment. So yeah, we're going to edit this in Notepad++. I would recommend you editing it in Notepad++. If you don't have Notepad++, it'll be down in the description. We're going to want to copy this function, but first things first, we want to put this little character in here so then it knows, hey, it's a JSON format. This is the next line. Then we're going to do wings, and then doot, and then row, and then dot, and then wings, and then done. So that's everything for adding custom cosmetics. After we're done with this, then we close out of that. The client server should restart. After that, we can go back to our development workspace and start up the client, and it should, if everything goes correctly, it should instantly, 1, turn on, and 2, load the wings for only me inside of the client. It should. If it doesn't work properly, then we did something wrong, and we definitely can debug it in this video, but it should work. And if it doesn't work, we're going to edit out the non-working parts. So, yeah. But there we go. So in the single player menu, it should load instantly since I already set the values to true. On the database server, it should automatically load the wings. So there we go. It's loaded our wings, and we have our wings loaded for our player, and we have our username team flow. Now we should really bind these to UUIDs, but that'll be in a different tutorial of how to bind everything to UUIDs, because binding stuff to UUIDs is a little bit more secure than binding it to a username, because if someone takes a username and doesn't, that kind of deal, but it's whatever. Right now it's bound to a username in my server. It's probably change in Eric's server from the last time I checked it, but yeah, we're gonna go on Hypixel, and we're just gonna see if this is a private cosmetic or a public cosmetic. So there's 2 different versions of cosmetics I'm gonna have set up on my client. If I remember correctly, I set this up to be a private cosmetic. So if it was a public cosmetic, these guys would have wings on. So this is not a public cosmetic. This is a private cosmetic. It's because all the players have the private. Don't have any private cosmetics on them, except for actual players on Gold Star, but no one has the client currently, this version at least, so the database has been changed from my old database server. So yeah, yeet. So yeah, this is the video ended. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. If you guys like this video, please like this video. If you guys dislike this video, dislike this video. If you guys loved this video, if you guys like my content and love my content and want to see more of this content and drive me to do more content for you guys, please click that subscribe button, because it always helps out the channel. It really does help out the channel, and it's free, like literally free. But if you guys are super fans of my channel or love my content, just simply and easily send me a join button, because that join button really does help out too. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.